Dartrix is a beast. I know a lot of people have been running Decidueye, but y'all are sleeping on Dartrix. It has Brave Bird and has Seed Bomb. With the rest of the team, I know y'all saw yesterday if you tuned into that video, we got Charizard and then the clone Blastoise. For this match, we're going to go ahead and do Seed Bomb. And if I didn't mention it, these battles were submitted by Chuckball6. Thank you for submitting these battles. Very good trainer. He's going to go ahead and do the Seed Bomb right here. And they're going to go ahead and shield it. And he's going to go ahead and swap into the Blastoise. It looks like for the majority of the battles, Blastoise is used as the safe swap. Going to go ahead and shield this right here. And it's going to be an Ice Punch. And I think he's going to go ahead and, can he? I don't think he can. I was wondering if he's going to be able to farm down, but no, definitely can't farm down from that range. It's going to go ahead and just no shield this. It's probably another Ice Punch. And yup, it turned out it was another Ice Punch. And I think from this range, he should be able to farm down. And his opponent realized that, so they're going to swap in the Hitmonlee. He's going to go ahead. He almost has back-to-back Hydro Cannon. Almost has the back-to-back Hydro Cannon. And I wonder if they're going to go ahead and shield this right here. If they do shield it, and it's so close, now gets to the other Hydro Cannon. And I don't think he has any more shields left. So let's see how much damage it's going to go ahead and do right here. It takes it out. I think he had to do one more water gun, but that Hitmonlee is gone. If you guys haven't already, make sure to like the video and hit that subscribe button. He's going to go ahead and looks like he swaps into a Mew. You know, Blastoise is such a big Pokemon. He almost takes off the whole screen. You can almost barely see the opponent's Pokemon. Gonna get to the Hydro Cannon right here. And does a lot of damage. And I think that's a shiny Mewtwo. Not Mewtwo, but a shiny Mew. And he's gonna go ahead and he brought back in the Dartrix. It gets taken out. And the opponent actually threw energy onto the Blastoise. He's gonna go ahead and let the Blastoise go down. And it turns out it was a Psychic. It was a Psychic. Farms down with the Charizard. And the Charizard has Fire Spin. And for the meta in the Great League Remix, it does very well. It's been doing very well. Because there has been a lot of Skarmories. On to the next battle, we got Dartrix against Swampert. More than likely, this Swampert is going to go ahead and... okay, so yeah, now they go ahead and swap out. They're going to go ahead and do the Gramble. And Chuck Baller decides to go ahead and just switch out to the Charizard. He's going to be able to resist the charms a lot better this way. And he's going to get to the Dragon Claw. I don't know if he is running Fire Blast. So it is going to take a little bit longer there. But I like the spice of using Fire Blast. Because on the last video, if you guys tuned into that one, it did so much damage onto Mandibuzz. And Mandibuzz is just so tanky. Gonna go, he has to shield this right here. And I think he's just going to farm down. Yeah, he just has to, yeah. Farms all the way down. Has a ton of energy. More than likely, his opponent's going to bring back the Swampert. Yep, they bring back the Swampert. And I'm probably the opponent's going to go ahead and choose to shield here. Just because they're running the Shadow. They probably don't want to get too much damage. Yep. Does go ahead and shield right here. And can he reach another one? He is able to reach another Dragon Claw even when he has Fire Spin. I know it takes a little bit longer, but Fire Spin is just so good right now. Boom. Really good with this team right here. And he's going to go ahead and gets farmed down. So, wow, this Swampert was really risking it there. It looks like they just are trying to get a very aggressive amount of energy right there. He's going to go ahead and shield this. I mean, you never know. It might be a Sludge Wave. Turns out it was Hydro Cannon. More than likely he has Earthquake though. And he's going to go ahead and he gets a move off here. And the Swampert's going to go ahead and probably throw another Hydro Cannon. Yep. And it does a decent amount of damage, but not too crazy. But guys, shields are down. Shields are down. Brave Bird is coming. I really think not too many people play Dartrix. So boom, gets annihilated right there. He's gonna go ahead and switch to the Blastoise and just farms down with the water gun. So very well played there. On to the next match, we got Dartrix going up against a Whiscash. And I wonder if the opponent's probably going to end up swapping out. Yep, ends up swapping out after sees that damage. And they're going to go ahead and bring in the Skarmory. And now, see, because Charizard is running Fire Spin, just look at how much damage is starting to just pile up there. Right? It's going to take a while to get to that Fire Blast, but it doesn't matter. The amount of Fire Spin damage that's causing. Look, they're at half health now. They're going to get to the Sky Attack. And looks like he was trying to get maybe even to the Fire Blast and then throw. He's going to go ahead and his opponent got to another move. And it turns out it was a Brave Bird. So it takes down the Charizard. I think the Blastoise should be able to farm down from this range though. And yes, it does. It has a lot of energy, but it does look kind of scary right here. It is looking a little scary. And they're going to bring back the Wish Cash. He gets to the Hydro Cannon. And right now, I think Wish Cash, it has a Mud Bomb. And sometimes it'll have Blizzard, but now it has access to Scald. But the good thing about Blastoise, it's very tanky, so it would take the damage pretty well. Looks like they finally decided to throw. And more than likely, it is going to be a Mud Bomb. Let's see how much damage it does. Looks like a little bit of lag there. And boom, okay, yeah, so he eats it like a champ. He's going to go ahead and swap out. And he ends up being able to catch, probably going to be another Mud Bomb. And it's going to be resisted. Let's see how much, it's probably just barely going to tickle it. It barely does anything. And he's going to do the Brave Bird right here. Now, I think his opponent does still have a shield. Yep, still has one. But dude, that would have been awesome had it been able to connect. He's going to be able to, I wonder if he's going to shield this. It doesn't look like he's going to go ahead and shield it. Nope, doesn't shield it. And okay, dude, if they had lived it, I would like, bro, that's so broken. Does go down here. So it is looking pretty close now. He's going to go ahead and Hydro Cannon. The opponent more than likely is going to go ahead and use their last shield, definitely. Yep, they do use their last shield. So now he has to hope that Hydro Cannon is going to be able to take it out. I think at half health, there is no way this Hydro Cannon, I know Blastoise isn't known as like a huge attack stat, but come on now. Oh, it barely chips it there. Then they bring in, I don't even know what Pokemon that was anymore. And then, okay, Wishcast goes down. The entire team goes down. Very, very, very close match there. They're going to go ahead and it looks like the opponent had a sauce bug and maybe there was some lag there. It was like an invisible sauce bug for a minute there. Going to go ahead and, looks like the opponent is just going to go ahead and stay here. And I don't think they're going to do too much damage. I honestly don't know the moveset on Sawsbuck, so I don't really see them too often. The opponent's going to go ahead and swap into the Jinx. And before Chokeball looks like he's going to go ahead and do Brave Bird, he's probably going to go ahead and switch out. Yep, switches out. And just look at that Fire Spin just coming through. Fire Spin coming through. And he's going to go ahead and do Dragon Claw. Very, very well played because the opponent hasn't even gotten to move yet. And you would think that the opponent's probably not even going to shield here. Yeah, there's no point. It's almost already going down, right? And they only have one more shield left. They're going to bring in the Swanna. And it is doing a lot of damage. He's going to get to this Dragon Claw right here. Excuse me. Does a Dragon Claw, and will the opponent use a shield here? They do. They do end up using. I think because other Pokemon doesn't have as probably low in health. He's going to swap in the Blastoise because Swanna does have access. You know, it's flying. So it definitely doesn't, yeah, his Dartrix definitely doesn't want to see it. He's going to go ahead and take this move. And it ends up ends up being a Hurricane. It's a Hurricane, does so much damage. Let's see if he can hopefully reach this Ice Beam. Can he reach the Ice Beam? Does reach the Ice Beam. He's going to go ahead and throw it. And I think the opponent still has one shield left. But we're going to go ahead and see if they actually decide to shield. Wow. Okay, so never mind. They had no shields left. I apologize, guys. So no shields left. Brings in the Dartrix, and more than likely he's going to go ahead and do the Brave Bird right here. Reach the Brave Bird, but the opponent ended up throwing. He's going to have to, going to go ahead and use the shield right here. And the opponent, wow. So it had Hyper Beam as a move, definitely don't want to just no shield that. It's going to go ahead and end the game here with the Brave Bird to the face. RIP to the Sawsbuck, boom. Gets taken out, and that's a good match right there. I think there's like 2 more matches left. And it looks like it is going to be a 5-0, guys. So this is a 5-0 set. And that goes to show you just how strong this team is. Just goes to show you how strong this team is. He's going to go ahead and get an Empoleon lead, which is a great lead. But Empoleon does have Drill Peck, so you have to watch out for that. Let's see who gets to move faster. So looks like they ended up seeing P. It was a CMP right there. Going to go ahead and definitely want to shield here. Don't want to take that Drill Peck. Drill Peck. And he's going to go ahead and now use Seed Bomb. And it is going to be neutral damage because of Empoleon's typing, but Empoleon is also pretty glassy, so they're going to go ahead and shield right here. And I wonder who's going to get to the move first, right? Will Empoleon reach it again? And it turns out that the Dartrix is able to outpace on this second go around. They outpace to the Seed Bomb right here. And if they don't shield, boom, down goes the Empoleon. Now the opponent's going to go ahead and bring in a Mandibuzz. And looks like he's looking to get some, he might be staying in to get that Brave Bird off. And looks like that is the case. I'm surprised the opponent didn't throw. I think because they're running Air Slash, it is going to take that Mana Buzz longer to get to move, and that's most likely the case. But wow, takes... Wow, guys, I apologize, guys. I felt like there was something stuck in my throat. Takes that Brave Bird like a champ. Now goes and swaps out to the Charizard and decides to go ahead and no-shield this right here. And wow, that does a decent amount of damage. But he should get to a range here. Oh, dang. So it looks like the Mana Buzz had a pretty good amount of energy. And he's choosing not to shield here, okay. But the Charizard should be able to survive. Survives what looks like almost like just 1 HP. Gets this Dragon Claw off. And this is definitely more than enough to be able to take out the Mana Buzz from this range. And it is. And it looks like they're now both 1-1. He does have, luckily it is a Typhlosion in the back. The opponent definitely does not like that. He's going to go ahead and do the Hydro Cannon right here. Might as well throw it. Does a Hydro Cannon right here. And the opponent's definitely, yeah, they're definitely going to shield here. Can he Water Gun before the opponent can get to like 2 moves? And yeah, better off to shield right here. He shields. And let's see what his opponent's going to throw. It ended up being a Solar Beam. No, sometimes they'll have like, I think Typhlosion has access to Crunch. And then they'll have that Blast Burn. But dude, Solar Beam, yeah, very, very good shield there by Chuck Baller. And looks like, yeah, that's them the set. So 5-0 there for you guys. Thank you, Chuck Baller, for submitting these battles. And thank you guys for watching the video. I'll see you on the next one.